Hello guys, and welcome once again to Savannah Essence. So today we are making a cow milk soup. We're making soup with fresh cow milk. I bought this from the Fulani guys who usually sell fresh cow milk. For those of you who don't know Fulanis, they are Nordics. I think they are all over West Africa, and they usually are shepherds, so they take care of cows. So this is how the milk usually looks like. It has lumps in it. I don't know why, but this is how their fresh milk looks like. So I decided to stick blend it to make it a little bit more smoother, so I could use it in the soap. So after stick blending, you see how creamy and beautiful it is. Yeah, so this is fresh cow milk. I'm going to freeze it so that I can use it in making soup. Most of you know that I like to use ice cubes in making my soup, and milk comes with sugars in it, which is quite critical in soap making. That when you have any additive that will likely have sugar, be it vegetables, fruits, whatever it is that has the tendency of having any sugars in them, it's advisable that you freeze it or use soap at very low temperature so that you don't get those ingredients burnt. So I am pouring in the milk in a Ziploc rubber so I can freeze it, and then I can use it in my soup making. And I just made some soups, so pardon the messiness of my soap making table. Well, it's always a mess anyway, so welcome to reality anyway. Yes. So yeah, that's how nice and beautiful the cow milk looks. I'm going to put it in the freezer, and it's ready for soap making. So at this point, I'm going to start adding my lye bits by bits into the frozen milk, and I'm going to stir this over and over again. And you will see that once you pour the lye into the ice cubes, it immediately starts melting the ice cubes, and that particular contrast between the heat and the cold helps in regulating your temperature and giving you a temperature good enough for you to use to make your soup, so that your soup doesn't taste fast, especially those who would want to make designs and other things. You really want to take your time at this stage. You pour your lye a little bit by bit. You make sure you stir it so that you don't have undissolved lye. So this stage is very critical, and I'm going to take my time and do this over and over and over so we can all see. I'm not going to skip this stage. I'm going to pour it bit by bit and then stir it. If you don't do that, usually we do this, well, basically to kind of like minimize the color shift. If we don't pour the lye in bit by bit, you will end up getting a very brownish solution, which will look like your milk has burnt, and it has a tendency of producing a very pungent smell like ammonia, which is not something you would want to use in making your soup. You can use it in making soup, all right, but it's not something that I have gone through it before. It's not something that I would advise anybody to use to make soup. So this is what I would advise we do. You mix it gently, and you can see it's dissolving the ice cubes like within minutes. Once you pour in the lye, it heats up quickly, and so it just dissolves fast. I particularly like milk soap, or let's just say I use goat milk soap quite a lot, so I like it. So I've already melted my hard butter. So we have shea butter, cocoa butter, beeswax, the usual culprits in my soap making. So the oils in this are just the usual ones. So I have olive oil, sunflower oil, castor oil, and baobab oil. And then I have added my hard oils, which are shea butter, cocoa butter, and beeswax. So like I keep saying, we sell all these oils here at Savannah Essence. You can buy your baobab oil, your neem oil, your castor oil, your shea oil, and now we have carrot oil, we have moringa oil as well, and we'll be adding a host of other oils. We have butter such as cocoa butter, we have shea butter, we have neem powder, we have moringa powder, we have baobab fruits powder, we have honey, we have beeswax. We don't have everything, but we trust us. We will soon have all the oils and all the butters and all the additives that you need in making your soap and in making your body creams and making your body lotions. Bits by bits, we are adding to the stock. Some of them we produce ourselves, like our shea butter and other things that we produce with our women. And then most of the other oils, we partner with organizations that produce it, and we stock it. So you are assured of quality when it comes to the oils and the butters that we sell. You can buy any of them on our social media pages. We are at Savannah Essence on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. And we will be launching our website soon. It's still under construction, or it's under design. So very soon you can also order from our website. We deliver nationwide here in Ghana and outside Ghana. Because of COVID-19, delivery rates outside Ghana are a bit high, but I find that comparably you still find that our oils are much more cheaper, even though the delivery fee is a bit more higher. So just contact us on any of our social media pages. And like we keep saying, honey is like a minimum requirement in all our soap making. So I've just added in some honey to the milk and lye mixture. The thing about milk soap usually is that once you add in your lye, the lye starts reacting with the milk. And because of the sugars in it, it starts, kind of like forming its own compounds in there. And so you see lumps and clumps in there. So sometimes If you want, you can stick blend it before you pour it in the oils, especially if you have a fragrance that you think will trace at a very fast rate. It's better you stick blend it so that your lumps are broken before you pour it in. But I don't have that, so I've just poured it in, and then I'll stick blend it so that everything breaks and it becomes smooth and beautiful. So stick blending is done. You see how nice and creamy and beautiful it is. And this, we've already added our fragrance and everything to it, so this is ready to pour. And look at that color. That's the thing again about milk soap is the color transforms over time. I don't know how it will look tomorrow, but I can bet you that's not how it's going to look tomorrow. So yes, I got some products from the US. This is fragrance from Nature's Gardens. It took me 3 months to get my consignments, so I have an unboxing video waiting to happen. For those of you in Ghana, I'll tell you all about how you can order. Well, if you have the patience to wait for 3 months, I'll be ordering for some cosmetic products, I think next month. In case you're in Ghana, you want to order some of the things, just send me a message on any of our social media pages. We'll add it to our consignments. We'll give you the price and the fee and the delivery fee, and then we can take it from there. But you might have to wait till December or January to be able to pick them up. Okay, all right, so that was by the way. And by the way, that's a paid one. I have a friend, and shout out to Sharona who heard my cry for a soap cutter and decided to buy some for me, and she'll be helping me with a few of my other consignments. So I have friends who usually bring me some items. That's totally different from buying things from the US and shipping it. There's a company that does that, and so that's a totally different thing. When my friends my friends agree to bring me things, I don't add items from other people. But if you want to take advantage of the services that allows you to buy things and ship to Ghana, I can help you with that as well. Okay, so I'm just adding some designs, nothing fancy, just to kind of give texture to the top of the soap, yeah. So let me stop talking. So these are final products, and we will wait and let it and then cut tomorrow. But doesn't this look beautiful? Look how yellowish and creamy it looks, and it looks nice and fancy. By the way, this is my first time of using the fresh cow milk in making soap. Usually I use powder, but this is my first time of using the fresh milk, and I'm loving it. I'll cut it tomorrow and see how it is. If I like it, I'll use it for my cocoa soap. So make some cocoa and milk soap, fresh milk soap. Just spraying the top with rubbing alcohol to prevent soda ash, and yep, we wait for 24 hours. So this is the next day, and I told you about the color metamorphosis. It's changed from the light yellow to a tan cream or off-white color. Isn't that amazing? Soap making, it's just something else. So yes, this is our cow milk soap, fresh cow milk soap. And for those of you who just joined, I got this from the Fulani women who usually bring the fresh cow milk from their farms So this is purely fresh cow milk, no additives, no adulteration, nothing. It hasn't been frozen, it hasn't been packaged, it hasn't nothing. It's just milked from the cows, and then they bring it to the market and sell. And then people usually buy it and eat it, but I decided to use it to make soap, and it looks beautiful. Aww. Okay, so I'm going to be making soaps. So expect some of these soaps on my website. This is for personal use, but I'll make some for sale. I just wanted to see how it will turn out, but this looks beautiful, so I'll add it to my cocoa soap. Yay, that's nice. And this is the worst part of soap making for me, is the cuts. I hate it. It's throughout the whole process, I don't mind. I can make soap for 6 hours straight. Cutting of soap, I think I'll have to start delegating people to do this. I don't like it at all. Oh, see, there's a gel. So thank you very much. Like I keep saying here at Savannah Essence, you can buy all your products, your oils and your butters and your powders from us. Cold press, Baobab oil, Neem oil, and all the other oils that we've been mentioning on this channel. You can also order from your soaps. Most of our soaps will be ready in November, but you can pre-order for the ones that you like, especially the ones you've seen on this channel. If you like them, just pre-order. So this is my test soap. I'm going to cut it into two. I'll use one in 2 weeks, and then I'll use the other one in the other 2 weeks. So 4 weeks. I'm going to test it within a period of 4 weeks and see how it changes or it progresses over this period of time. But yes, this is the making of our fresh cow milk soap. Isn't that beautiful? There's something nice about natural soap making with no foreign additives or with no oxides or whatever it is. I mean, this is nice. And thank you very much for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel, like all our other videos. Thank you.